It's Madden NFL 22, and tonight's clash of conferences is just away. It's the Patriots and the football team, and it's coming up next.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Morrison. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Looking to throw. Morrison.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the gun, Morrison.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
The Washington offense stringing together a couple of good pickups. It's another 1st down. A give to Gibson running right.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Morrison.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Morrison. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And just a single punt last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Touchdown! That's caught. Allen Robinson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Morrison. Over the middle, complete. That's McKinney. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Looking to throw. Morrison. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shoves him aside. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Operating from the gun. Morrison. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of...
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here, yes. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks.
Oh, yeah.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
On first down,
Morrison. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
From the gun, Morrison.
Open man is the tight end, John Bates.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. They can't tackle him. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff for Gibson.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. On 3rd and 2, Morrison.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
He's going to look deep for more.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 18. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing, Jones. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a 4th down after the incompletion. It'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defense, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He's going to look deep for more. And bulldozing his way through. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Now Jones operating from the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 2nd down now, it's Harris, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Morrison. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
They'll run. It's Gibson.
And some space here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Morrison. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw, Morrison. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKinney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He's going to let it go again. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Back to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Patriots. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but... He's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So at halftime, we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Both teams currently making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jones on first down. He gets it to Cooks, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase. Lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me, the fantasy people loved it, right? Anybody who's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board, they're happy that they kept it and did that. So very interesting deal there, but I'm with you on that one. Maybe he just says, what the heck, we can't lose. Let's go ahead and keep trying to win or add to our lead.
To throw on third down, Morrison. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Montez Sweat able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be fourth down. The kick by Lambeau is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, and the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw.
Morrison. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Morrison. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. On 1st and 10.
Morrison. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
6-yard line here.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Back to throw. Morrison. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone...
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and it's complete. They're going to get the 1st. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Morrison. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Throwing on 3rd and long. Morrison. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
A 47-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. He's going to look deep for more. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. He's going to try and go deep again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Morrison. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Right there, look, 55. Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
Looking to throw. Morrison. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 46. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Abukum in there.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
To throw on 2nd down. Morrison. He gets it to Thomas. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Morrison. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
And the Pats force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones steps away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Pats are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
They'll look to throw again.
And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Morrison. And Thomas has it. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing on first down. Morrison.
Got a man. It's Gibson, complete.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Morrison.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Jones.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Harris as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They run again with Harris. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the give, this is Harris.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Off play action. Jones. Completing it to the right side. Johnson.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it?